In the month of June, if you were paying any attention, it bounced all over the place because we're starting to become headline driven and coming into some unknowns here. This is Tyson Ray, financial advisor at Forum Wealth Advisors, where we exist to help make life better for our clients and those in our community. This is up or down for June. At the end of the month of June, the markets finished up. So why did the markets finish up? Unknowns around inflation and the fact that things are costing more, and that has some people concerned, and more importantly around how are we going to work through the unemployment benefits and the job openings as the economy is coming back online. And anytime the markets get spooked or think that things aren't going to get better, we're going to have a pullback. We have gone up for many months that we're due for some type of correction, as you would think, and yet we're coming out of one of the worst corrections we've ever seen in shutting our economy down last year, that this can continue to move higher for longer because things continue to improve. And what is everybody hopeful for? Where is the hope lying? The hope is lying in the fact that most people don't understand that there are currently 9.29 million job openings. In fact, that's about almost 4.5 million more job openings than there were about April of last year. And yet we have almost 15 million people unemployed. So wait a minute, math problem, we have over 15 million people unemployed and we have over 9 million job openings. And so what's preventing those people from going back to work? There's a couple things. The Fed just testified about this. It's the fact that some people are still worried about COVID because they live with somebody that has health issues or they have health issues. It's the fact that the schools didn't open yet, so you had the caretaking issues. And then it's the fact that, quite frankly, people are getting a pretty good wage from an unemployment benefit that the government keeps providing that is deterring people from wanting to go back to work, especially those in the entry-level jobs or your wait staff or your entertainment staff. And so what's happening is those unemployment benefits are coming up. They're scheduled here to be dropping off. And the expectation is how many millions of people are going to go back to work. And in going back to work, that again drives our economy forward. Because remember, before we shut off our economy, things were going quite well. And the expectation is as these millions of people go back into the labor force, they expect things to continue to do quite well. Inflation's out there, but the Fed again thinks that's temporary. Supply and demand issues tend to fix inflation over time. And the expectations are continuing to improve as we get into the end of the year. I think we're going to see record job numbers as millions of people go back into the workforce. And we get into 2022, we think things can continue to get better as we continue to get vaccinated and move about this country. So my recommendation as you go into this month of July is, again, enjoy the beauty of the summer, enjoy and appreciate the freedoms that we have, and just understand that though the markets are bouncing around, they have bounced up throughout history a lot more than they've bounced down. And we just feel that that perspective gets lost in day-to-day emotional responses to headlines that people shouldn't be focused on or responding to when they're dealing with their life savings. Here at Forum Wealth, we seek to bring perspective to the markets and investments that are based on facts, because we believe one of our jobs is to help bring perspective, which is what these up and downs are about, because perspective, especially around facts, help us make better decisions. And if you'd like to have a conversation about the perspective that we just shared, why don't you reach out and give us a call. So again, this is Tyson Ray, financial advisor at Forum Wealth Advisors, where we exist to help make life better for our clients and those in our community. Until next month.